Hello, Professor Bright here, and we are starting a lot later than I expected, but we did what we must. Oh, no. Stay paused for a moment, because we have to plan, sort of. Gotta look at this damning evidence, and, Spencer Hobson here. This was a poor choice, perhaps, in the light of this evidence. But, if all goes according to plan, which it likely won't, we can probably fix this situation. Probably. It's, a bit iffy, but there's a reasonable chance. And I suppose in the worst case scenario, if they start working with the damning evidence, we can always... Yeah, we have the damning evidence for a while. Of course, we also have the bad damning evidence for a while, so, I don't know, it all depends on when Spencer Hobson decides he wants to show up. Alright. Once this is done, we should send the Raw Prophet to destroy the damning evidence, if at all possible. Spencer, you're gonna just create problems now, aren't you? Remind me, you're erratic and mystic. You kids and your surviving things. The monks and their miseries lie behind us. Here in their chapel courtyard, a great yew rises beside a granite altar, lidded like a sarcophagus. What's within? What indeed? And Spencer, can you just survive like a little bit longer? Oh, good. Despair. Oh, good. Nightmares. Good. I'm glad. I'll take that. Yes. Poor Gerby, I know. I feel nothing for him, honestly, but, well, that's neither here nor there. Deal with this. Deal with it. And from my work? Excellent. More evidence. More evidence for me to use against my enemy. I probably should... Risk your health or use a prisoner. Does it mean risk my health as in get rid of my health? Risk it. In the worst case scenario, there are rituals out there we could use. What do I have here? Erudition way through the spider door was gained, but unfortunately that's an expensive path at the moment. One we're not likely to use if we don't need to. Trying to think. Because I want to summon some more creatures or some things. No. Right of the Seas feasting? Remind me. Let's see, an offering that will be expended. Broaden Splintery Eye, what do you have in you? You have Forge in you. You have Edge, which would be useful for some summonings. Yes, and then we could use Neville. Ah, Instrument and Invocation, okay. I can work with that. Maybe. Passion's Gyre, oh. As below, so above. Passion and reason contend in the human soul, as the wood engulfs the glorious light. This ecstatic practice will transform reason to passion, which is useless to me. Where is... Well, they might need something more than that, so let's give them the Ego Vine right. And as for... Instrument... A Maid in the Mirror. Worthwhile, I suppose. And at the moment, I don't need the Spintry Eye for anything. And sorry, you belong... Excuse me. Well, yes, I know we are despairing. Well, in that case, I'm regretting this decision right now. He's probably going to work with that damning evidence and cause trouble. Or not. Okay. Asking unwise questions, friend, but that's something we can deal with. My minion is returned empty-handed. Wasted time. Okay. Beneath the boughs, though. Yep. Oh, we've had bad luck. Hey, Agent Phoenix. Yeah, we've had bad luck with phones today. Alarm decided it didn't want to work, so... Oh, God. Moving. Probably should have muted the mic, but oh well. What's done is done. Okay. Yeah, Mike decided it didn't want to work, so... Don't know where it cut me off, but, hi. How's it going? Oh, dear. Alright. Back to the cult work, though. Oh, dearie, dear me. Okay. Well, with luck, we'll have a maid in the mirror, and that'll be great. Again, sorry to, hear about your phone deciding it doesn't want to listen to me. It's a shame, but... C'est la... Well, okay. C'est la vie. Oh, dear. Shouldn't be stretching. Should be focusing on this. Okay. Now, if we're very lucky, which is very unlikely, he's going to take a long time to... Oh, great. Back to the opium. And exploration, I mean... I have nothing else to explore, really, so... Actually, I wonder. Because there's been mention when we've been trying to do... When we've been trying to do research to enhance our existing lore, there's been mention of other skills. Which has me curious. Of course, now that I say that, I don't remember what skills they were, but they were ones that aren't familiar to me. Let's continue to explore the continent, though, while we pray we don't lose someone. Come on, just eat some of this notoriety. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You don't have to, do anything. Come on. Yes, good. Okay, he's going after the notoriety, which makes this a lot more possible. Even if he does make evidence, it's not that big a deal as long as I get rid of it. That is the priority. I really wish that would stop happening. Like, I know it has to save, but... Shrug, I suppose. Health. Which, I don't know what I want to dream on. So much to do, so little time. I guess the stag door. Continue to accumulate power. As much and as long as we can. Ah, hello. Now I think I'm going to move you a little bit closer here and move... Well... I'm just debating where to move stuff. Because I have accumulated a lot of books, a lot of everything, really. Alright, as for our subject, it'll be that tentative evidence. We don't want to kill our subject just yet. Eventually, but not today. They're a useful placeholder. Oh, good. I was hoping. Gonna lose a mark like that, but, oh well. What do we got? Patience defeats strength. I've subverted my edgelord to winter. When did I decide to do that? Because that was a dumb... Well, it's not the dumbest move I've made. But... It is a questionable decision that we made. Also, this needs to get out of my face, because I don't need it. It's not really worth that much money, so I'm probably not even going to bother selling it. So, against the Sisterhood of the Knot and the foulness of their depraved customs, Hieronymus Pseudo-Nerotomachus wrote this furious screed about the sinister influence of the Sisterhood on his own Church of the Unconquered Sun. In Greek. I mean, it's not a sort of lore that I want, especially right now. Tantra of Worms. The entomologist Juliana Zawistowski eventually came to insist that this text was written by insects inhabiting a human skin. She never presented evidence for her claim. I mean, at the moment, I'm not too worried about my lore situation. I perhaps should be pursuing higher doors, but, well, not an immediate concern. So yeah, let's do this. Let's start translating stuff and start consuming these books. Because we need to. Alright, in about 6 seconds, we're going to see if all is well or not. Okay. Everything is going disastrously, but... Come on. Come on, you horrifying abomination. Yeah, that's my boy. Alright. So, do I have other work for you? Not at the moment. Once he's out, I have perhaps work I should do, whether it's a good idea or not. Centipede Testament. Let's do some chatting, see if there's anyone left to recruit. I have a need for more power, you see. And the Vanderschaft collection. Hello. A cramped little museum in a provincial town long closed to the public since an outbreak of peculiar rapture in the room where they keep the pressed flowers. Only the very curious would ever pay attention to the place, and its close-warded storeroom of ill-omened treasures. Really? Ill-omened treasures, you say? Well, I mean, I'm up. I mean, depends on your definition of disastrously. We still have 2 dread, which we just gained more of, so that's fun. And, yeah. So we could die from that. We did get rid of our damning evidence that was against us, so as far as I'm concerned, we're good on that front, and that front alone. Ah, boy. Okay. Ah. Wonderful. Is this going to help me with my, contentment, please? Hopefully? Spirit's true light. Oh. If I had dread, I think this would deal with it. Damn it. Oh well. Reason, I guess. Reason or funds? What will funds do in this particular situation? Let's see here. Also, I think I'm going to stop reading the entirety of these. Perhaps. On the other hand, Hieronymus claims that the powers served by the Sisterhood of the Knot made an arrangement. The Thunderskin, Lovely You, and the Grail destroyed them as restitution for the destruction of the Axe's loved ones. Hieronymus' writings become incoherent with rage at this point. Interesting. So I wonder if the implication there is that Hieronymus was... Nope. No. Stop. My organization system, it's gone. It's destroyed. No. Oh well. Let's see here. But no, I wonder if the implication is that Hieronymus was the Thunderskin in this case. It's a curious thing. But regardless, I have rituals to use. I believe it's the map's edge? Yes. So, I'm thinking... I really wish that would stop happening. Right at the map's edge, Trembling Heat, followed by Illegabiline Manacle. There we go. And an invocation of the Igavine Rite. Thank you very much. Oh. I'm safe for now. My adversary is incompetent. Apparently couldn't investigate, you know, a paper bag. Alright. So, the problem is he's a mystic and I don't want to waste my summons on, you know, sending them after someone who won't die. So, let's send them on a little expedition. And see how they do. No, see how they do. There we go. Yeah, we've got a lot of Edge, Winter, and Moth, so I'm pretty confident. And Grail. The door to the painted chamber of the Vanderschaft collection is locked and warded. The building is said to be haunted by flowers. As I recall, it was rather profitable of an opportunity, but this is going to create some problems. I mean, disastrously. Depends on your definitions. Our expedition plans for the next challenge, which is going to be either the 5th Eye Curse, which, fine, we have Winter, and the Warded Door, which requires Forge or Knock. Yeah. That's a little less guaranteed. I mean, we could send Neville. But let's send Tristan and Valcion instead. Oh, I'm sorry. Contentment, delightful. Do you by any chance? Oh. A liaison, the raptures of understanding. Kakara knows the way, Kakara knows so many ways. We will walk them together when the moon parts the curtains to peep into dark. A passionate memory. A way through dream. Interesting. What's that do? Dwell on a passionate memory. Shared gasps, tangle the limbs, heat in secret dark. Oh my. I wonder what that creates, though. So let's test it. Oh dear, I need to hydrate. Badly. Ah, glorious water. Oh dear. Ooh. Dwell on a passionate memory. This might distract me. I wonder if I can get more health, though. I'll have to concern myself about that. But also I need to deal with that restlessness, which is going to become dread. At this point, it's really kind of unavoidable. Unfortunate that. But, let's see here. Oh, we call upon the Forge of Days, who ends what will not change. Ah, there we are. Who will end all nights. Intriguing. But no, let's see here. Through the stag door, please. Yes. And we ascend using reason as per usual. A bit dull, perhaps, but is necessary. Is required. And you? Hieronymus recovers his composure, eventually, to describe how the Thunderskin entered the Mansus through the Peacock door. This, Hieronymus insists, is abomination upon abomination, but then that most abominable of doors has always been an abomination. Which is rather rude, I'd have to say. We had a lovely time in that door back a lifetime ago. Well, 3 lifetimes ago? No, it's been a while. Not the Tantra, I'm sorry. De Horis, please. Book 2, though, in Latin, a 19th century reprint by the indefatigable Nathaniel Darcy Evers, of a 14th century Latin translation of a 4th century work. Now the saving's happening. See, everything's going fine, question mark? It all depends on if we can consume this restlessness or not. Hey! A rebellious spirit. Ah. What exactly do you do when you get loose? Aspect manifesting. I mean, that doesn't help me at all. A deceiver. May try to drive you or your followers to insanity. Can't really afford that right now, so goodbye. Pronounce the words of dismissal. Seal the circle tight. Erase every trace. Quite necessary at the moment. I'm worried about this Actually, no. I should be fine with this restlessness. Gonna have to fight for my job again. 90 seconds, though? Oh, Elizabeth. I thought I'd killed you. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna put you over here for now. And actually, just for my own sake, I'm gonna rearrange this a little bit. There we go. Yeah, there we go. You, get out of my face. And the despair is dealt with. So, we are back in a stable position. More or less. Somewhat less, somewhat more. Okay. I mean, I can deal with the dread easily enough, I suppose. Not my best option, and frankly, I really don't want to lose this job, so... yeah. Just in case I get distracted, which has happened in the past. So best to avoid it. Oh, this is gonna make that dread continue, isn't it? Ah, it is. Shame. Shame and pity. Hello, you. Where did you come from? Doesn't matter, I suppose. Yes, I know. A subtle rupture. How much forge influence do I have? Let's take it, but... Validate invocation. No, not quite enough, but it could be made to be enough. I say, Dream. Let's see. With the correct resource, such as just contentment. That's it. Bah. Annoying that dread lasts longer than contentment, although it makes sense. There's a logic to it. Oh, sorry. There we go. Alright, but I'll get my job back. I'll get this fleeting reminiscence. Memories, though. I wonder if there's another way I could use them. Upgrade influences? Interesting. Okay, let's look at that then. With... Oh. So you can combine this with basically anything. An exalting heat. With either a thrilling air or, I suppose this is more rising heat? Yes. Interesting, though. It looks like you do that with most knowledges. But then I don't know. I don't know how it would make this work for me rather than against me. Because I never have enough influences to just combine them. I don't know. I'll have to leave it be for now. We have greater works to do. C.G. Burial, the temperance campaigner, published elements of this in a pamphlet, which had to be withdrawn and destroyed after it became too popular. Oh, just a basic text? Ah, Sanskrit, there we are. Wait, Sanskrit? The temperance campaigner, huh? Okay. I mean, I guess you could have had temperance in ancient times. I suppose. Oh? Yeah, you guys are doing fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Not an issue right now. Fleeting remembrance. Very good. Again, not really useful to me right now, but... Plead for reinstatement. Come on, just go a little bit faster, please. Oh, another actual follower. Excellent. The other guy knows what is already lost. His power will almost certainly protect us. I mean, sure. I have my job back. Thank you. And right at the map's edge, subtle rupture. And now, what do I want? What do I want in my life? Let's see. You know what? What if we summoned... We want Forge as our instrument. That's a little less likely. Yeah, because Lantern and Forge creates the King Crucible, I believe? Yes. A greater power of Forge is required, which, I mean, admittedly, I can provide. If I switch that out and then put in the mirror. Not quite enough. Unfortunate, that. I suppose Edge will do. Not precisely what I want, but... Someone with Edge and some Lantern influence to them. It's useful. It's not perfect, not great, but it's useful. Tentative evidence? Not what I need. I say. Oh, yep, there's the dread going back to being an issue. Alright, and 1. Ha. I have so many Forgotten Chronicles at this point. Let's get something else. Oh, good. It's just what I didn't want. Great. I dreamt of the Mansus behind the white door of the great space above the orchard, the space that overlooks the bounds, the space where the vagabond once painted her river. Painted ships passed upon the painted river. I met the painted eyes of a painted captain. She saluted, and the motion was like the layered movement of clouds. The sail of the ship was amber, and the captain's eyes the green of new barley, and the river aquamarine. Now that I'm awake, I see those colors still. Okay, on the matter of dreaming, though. Let's dream on... no. Wait, I can dream on skills? Wait, what? It says I can, but I can't. Seek composure? No. Dream on money? Right, for the opium, which I might need anyway. So far, that's my default move, but let's see about some of these other options, eh? The ways... It said I could dream on skills, though. That seems weird to me. Yeah, skill is stronger physique. It's highlighted. No. Nope. Aspect desire, aspect... Aspect ability. Why is that tagged, though? I wonder. I wonder very much. But our notoriety's gone. So that's lovely. Read the Thirsting Tantra. A disquisition on the many varieties of thirst, their uses, and their effects. Oh my. Let's see. Got my opium coming in. I've got this, which is wonderful. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So much work to do, so little time. Oh, by the way, I need to study that. Oh, a case of mistaken identity. This isn't who you hope to after all. They're no one of particular importance, and eventually they'll pass from your memory. Perhaps there's no one else available that you'd care to meet. Ah, unfortunate. Even have killed everyone I could recruit. Although, arrange a meeting on neutral ground. Are we enemies? Perhaps we don't have to be. Topic of conversation. The cult, perhaps? No, what would be a... Oh, saving. Reason? No. Says perhaps we don't have to be. Is this a way I can recruit? It seems we do have something to discuss. Excellent. Let's see if that helps us in our grand schemes. Got some contentment. Good. If the dread could speed it up, that would be lovely. Summon a sharp-edged lantern thing, and a hint is born. Unfortunately, we have to do regular work before we can actually, well, get on with it, but that's neither here nor there. And our damning evidence is gone, so I do want to... Oh, good lord. Really now? I'm clicking one too many times, and this is getting slightly irritating. There we go. Oh, dearie me. Nope. As for dreaming, I should have been going through the stag door again, but I can't, unfortunately, and yeah. Yeah. Oh well. I have some contentment to deal with that. Beautiful. I desperately need some money, so I'm hoping this goes well. And let's see how this meeting goes. If it goes poorly, then, well... I wonder, though. I wonder on many things. Read the Thirsting Tantra. The Tantra describes how the satisfaction of thirsts may allow a mortal to rise into the service of the thirsting power, but warns of the consequences of rejecting those rarer thirsts for common ones. A man who thirsts, O mighty one, whose mind clings to actions in this world, will return to this world of action from that other place. Right of the Seas feasting, but unfortunately I already have that. This, on the other hand... My... A little more Grail influence. Appreciated. Useful, perhaps. And we need to study you because you're translated already, so why not? This volume deals mostly with the Lionsmith, the Tribune of Scars, and their enmity. As I recall, that is Alexander the Great versus the... Oh dear, it's the famous conflict. Not the Macedonians, of course, the Persian Empire. There we are. In the Painted Chamber... Well, actually, before that. The walls of the Painted Chamber carry scenes of war from all the major histories. Vienna falling to the worms, the sovereigns of the Leashed Flame, burning the martyr soldiers of the Not Sisterhood, the meeting of Alexander and the Shadowless King. Along one wall, a shelf is stuffed with junk and curiosities. A rattling in the soul, you say? Oh, the friends that we played and the skins that we made, still they drive us. You'll be a problem for later. And a book of pressed flowers emanating a peculiar scent. 3 elderly Baedekers? Baedekers? Curious. A collection of butterflies painted black and white. And the real treasures. An oddity in a glass case and a cloisoned coffer of rare books. The Viznet inscriptions. Everett Viznet transcribed these Phrygian inscriptions from a cliff in Anatolia, which is Turkey, where he famously survived a lightning strike. Oh, wow, what? Sorry. He died 7 years later to the day. His bones, legend has it, were hot to the touch. Curious thing, the Watchful Tantra, which may be exactly what we need. The Geminiad. Excuse me. Oh, hello. You have aspects in you. A fragile manuscript illuminated with twin shapes of sad and luminous beauty, and with all the phases of the moon. It might be as old as the 7th century, but the language, if you've seen, is much older. Coral decorates its cover, and its page edges are sharp enough to slash a throat. Interesting. A jumble, which... useless. Paradoxical curio, though. Sometimes it's hard to be sure if an arrow slew the Empress Herodias or the Empress Eudokia. Sometimes it's possible that an Ormolu clock was stolen in the sack of Vienna, even as it rested safe in the vaults of Rome. Interesting. Unique can only exist once. You're interesting to me. I'm going to keep you, obviously. The Magus von Brandt's authentic and unique account of the true tongue of the true Holy Land of the Highmost, etc. Get over there. Okay, not the most useful haul, but fairly useful. What about the lands beyond the forest, eh? Actually, I probably should have kept that and started combining some of these Forgotten Chronicles to see if we can gain more power that way. Focus less on just base survival. A hushed and elliptical conversation by lamplight, with glints of truth like gold in river mud. Who knows, perhaps one day we might speak less guardedly. Aspect maverick. Aspect suspicious. I mean, they're nowhere near Ascension, but, well, regardless, Yizabet, why don't you join us? I'm sorry. There we are. Please do. As for the dream... finally. Took long enough, but there we are. The question is how to use these all properly. Damning evidence, tentative evidence, and more importantly, funds. You over there, you over there. This is Geminiad, though. It has knock influence to it. Interesting. I wonder how much... Written if you've seen... I'm sorry, what? People lived east of the lost lake Fusino. Horace warned that theirs was the land of witches. This was their language, called by some the Dry Tongue, and by others the Tongue of Witches. And I can translate it. I don't know if the translation would help or hinder us, though. And I don't really... Let me see here. Actually, what else can I work with? Rights, Ascension... My skills, but not my scholarship, really. Yeah. Very well. I've grown strong, but I must still devote my health to a day's work. Versus... Excuse me. Painting. Nothing wrong with painting, you understand, but I'm just looking at what else I could be doing. It doesn't look like much. Yeah. Nothing really I can do here, so... Inspector. Tentative evidence. I have no reason with which to do this, so... Ah, there we are. Right at the map's edge. Fascination. I could try summoning something. Let me see. That's moth influence. Moth influence, so... Egovine right. Combined Grail instruments. I'm sorry, you're Grail, yes? Yes, and of course it did. Right of the map's edge. Fascination. Stained gloves. Is it perhaps not enough? No, it's too weak. All the influences are too weak, unfortunately. Alright, if not the map's edge, then perhaps the sunset, right? Again, the offering is fascination. I don't want to add edge to this. We'll add Neville, followed by... Let's see, Grail? Yes, perfect. And thus is our fascination dealt with. This is going to disappear, so we're back at its stable position. Everything's going okay. I could use more Caligans in my life, so that will do. That will do. That will do. Dream? No. I have no reason to dream. Literal reason, that is. I've used it all up. Consumed it all. Elizabeth, you are a moth. Oh, hello. And immediately you became much more useful. Let's make you better. Erudition. Oh. The Lionsmith makes monsters to defeat the Tribune, but the scars of the Tribune are each a weapon. And I got a knife secret, which is largely useless. A lot of unassembled lore there. So, regardless, we have work to do with the Geminiad. I'm very curious about it. Hooray for fleeting remembrances. Erudition can go back up there. Trembling Heat, I'm not sure I'm going to get a chance to use it. Or if so, I'll just barely be able to use it. No, I won't be able to use it at all, unfortunately. Let's see. Buzzing in the brain. Nothing useful. Trembling Heat's going to disappear soon enough. Ah, the Tower Revik. The blasted stump of a building. The air festers. Whatever power destroyed this place still clings. Only one floor remains above ground, but we suspect more space below. I mean, these two are about to die anyway, so let's send them in. With funds, of course. Just the one, though. We'll have to search assiduously to find whatever treasures might remain. If the tower was truly destroyed in a battle between adepts, dangerous influences may still cling to it. Yes, useful, after a fashion. Want to send the hint in there as well. And I need to plan for killing Spencer Hobson, though. Ah, Neville? Thank you. I do enjoy those raw profits. They are very useful. Ah, reason restored. Although, where did it come from? Well, irrelevant for the moment. The expedition continues. What are your problems? A hidden door, which can be dealt with via lantern. Heart or Grail? Let me send the hint. I don't think, with an 8 influence of Grail, they should be fine. Should be. Doesn't mean they will be, but should be. And work. Ah! Just as I was going there. Fine, we'll apply for reinstatement. That's gonna create some problems, though. Yes. Good to see you up and running, but we're not in the best of positions right now, so hold on to that moment. Yes, I guess Border Flame's auction house. I can't because I need to explore those. Shoot. Well, let's get some commissions. We've prepared it for study. Alright. I've made notes towards the translation, now I can study it. These pages outline the nature and the doctrines of an hour that demands the union of what is at rest, an hour that is sought at the water's edge and beneath the moon, the witch and sister. This language is naughty, poetic, willful, it'll take some untangling. 90 seconds. Oh dear. Oh god, no, restlessness. I don't want to keep having to deal with dread, man, but I don't have any way to do anything about it. Thank you for the commission. You got something for me, Aladim? Because that'd be useful right about now. Oh, this is gonna break if I don't. No, it won't. It should be fine. No, it will. I'll risk sickness for this. Whether that's a good decision or not, it's what I've decided. Thank you, Dr. Count Jennings. And actually, I should speak with Poppy. I should. Because as I recall, you have a deal for me to make. My dear, I've been wanting to talk to you. Sometimes I find scholars of the invisible art. I'd like to offer you my support, a substantial contribution, and all you need to do, someday, is introduce me to someone who will end matters properly. I had passion to accept or reason to interrogate her further. The thing is, I do desperately need her assistance at the moment. I need money. So we accept her offer. Not the best decision we've made, but necessary. You know what? An early night. With luck, it creates contentment, which will be exactly what I need. And the inspector's position, we need to work on that now, because I need money. Need money. In ample supplies. More money will keep us going, which should keep everything else functional, at least. In theory. Hopefully, fingers crossed. How are you doing? I'm sorry, I thought I sent you more money. Damnation. Okay, we're gonna have to time this correctly. It's gonna be a little bit rough, but we can make this work. No, that's fine. Alright. I have to pause it at the 8-second mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay, we accepted Poppy's offer, for good or for ill. She'll see me again in the Season of Rags for me to make the introduction I promised. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. I think she's gonna kill one of my people, but I can send her a pawn at the end of the day. It's not gonna be that big a deal, I suppose. As for you, though, the Geminiad reminds us that the witch and sister has been known to manifest as the sister and witch, and that this face may heal while the other face is always hungry. It implies connections between the witch and the sister in the Hours of the Wood, especially the secret keeper called the Velvet, who we remember from the very beginning when we were doing our explorations. What's ambiguous on whether the witch and sister is a wood hour proper, and he speaks at length about the sadness of the two who are one, the sadness that remains from their time as flesh. Geminiad Red. Yeah, the book still has power, which is interesting. Psionic Invocation, Moldy Warp Admonitions, and Geminate Invocation. Oh, which is not what I thought it was, so that's going to go there. Moldy Warp is also a weaker influence than what I have, oddly enough. Oh dear. I really need to clean up all of this. So many things to clean up, but, well, so little time. Let's keep things moving. You, the Watchful Tantra. Let's see here. Notorious for its involvement in the deaths of David Jones and Meredith Blaine, two early physicists, who each claimed to have the only copy and who ultimately fought a duel over it in 1840. Well, they should have realized the whole multi-world problem that this universe seems to have. A pity that they didn't. Yes, I'm aware of my affliction. We'll deal with it in time. For now, though, I need bodies. Sullyba, do us a favor. I'll send you out on cult business. Go seduce a stranger, old man. Don't worry, it will work. Sort of. We don't have as much Grail as I would like, though. So who do I have who's Grail? Dorothy, maybe? No, you're... I keep getting the Heart and the Grail confused. There we are. Rhaenyra. We call upon the Red Grail, which gives life. Actually, I should have sent the Prophet, but... Oh well. Actually, I could still do that. So, yep. Sending the Prophet to preserve its life. For a little bit longer. Ah. Well... This evidence is a problem, but one I can deal with. And, there we go. Dealing with our dread, perfection itself. Yeah, Season of Rags. So we have 10 minutes before she returns, and possibly kills us. Or kills one of our people, which is much more likely. Well. Well, I suppose we should work on these. A very substantial amount of heart, you say. There you are. Passion and reason. Start it. This will ultimately benefit us, I suppose. What about this rite, though? The rite calls on the beach crow at sunrise or moonrise. The crow accepts the sacrifice and returns the gifts of the earth. If you say so. I'm gonna see what that does. Life is profit and profit is life. I mean... Now. In moments of desperation... Actually, I didn't even need to take that money, did I? I don't think I did. A shame, but... Profit. It's just too useful. Read this watchful Tantra. The Tantra describes the processes of occult illumination, including a formula which may show the way from the Hunter's Gate to the Serpent Gate, which in the West is usually called the Spider's Door. Okay, that implies it won't be immediately useful, but we'll see. We shall see, and I'm not going to make that mistake again. That particular mistake? No. Oh, come now. Tentative evidence, obviously. And I need to make that into damning evidence so I always have a chance to kill my opponent. Just in case, you know. Actually, I wonder if I can talk with them about the evidence and sort of threaten them into joining me. I wonder. Excuse me. Beneath the tower is a cramped cellar with cracked slate walls. The proportions, it should be a perfect cube, but somehow there are too many corners. Blue light festers at the junction of ceiling and wall. The floor flexes slowly like the skin of a bubble. It echoes to a stamped foot. What space is open beneath? Blue light, you say? Interesting. Now, yes, thank you for seducing this person. They will be delicious. I believe this is Madame Bechet's, correct? The Count. Oh, my apologies. Count Jennings? Your commission, sir? And I'm gonna keep you guys up here because I don't have space for you. That's the short version of it. I do not have space. Now, this affliction must be dealt with before it becomes an infirmity. I'll take that, thank you. Let's see here. Can I talk with you on other subjects, though? Just a commission. Well. Chat with Sulachana. Not worth it, really. Let's go to Moreland's shop. Let's start buying things out. Oh. Right, because I need to explore shops. Right. Bah, humbug. A long-delayed conclusion. Bundle the books into a stack. Hurry up the handholds to the tower stump. The sky above ripples with cobalt aurora. The hills around are awash with shutters of blue light. There's a high and singing sound from the stones of the tower as we leave. Lightning cracks from the sky and suddenly everything is silent. The tower stump is gone. Curious. Very curious, actually. The Twin Serpent Tantra. I do seem to be finding a lot of those. A Furious Tantra. How the End Will Begin. Interesting. Written in Vak. Another language I don't know. And some bitter black salts. Not what I need, though. Not exactly what I need. So we can just go to Moreland's shop, buy them out, see what we find in the process. Unfortunately, well, it depends on this study. We'll wait till we see what comes from that before we start talking about unfortunately. Damning evidence now. Well, isn't that just the worst? Unfortunately, the worst timing as well. Yeah, my prophets are going to die, which is upsetting. The Phanean Invocation, which is weaker than the influences I already have. But we could combine these influences. And then combine the Formulae Concorset. And, well, we'll have a lot more Lantern influence. I will say that. Tentative evidence can go over here for now. An awareness of appetite, you say? I don't think that's enough to resummon a prophet, though. Unfortunately. Not quite enough, but maybe. But no. Let's see what this Rite of the Crows quenching wants. An offering, an influence, and an invocation. What sort of influence is a fleeting memory? None. None useful, I should say. I'm trying to see if there's any way to deal with things, but I don't see it at the moment. Let's get one of these commissions done and go from there. Hum. What have we got? A collection of essays, which means more reason, potentially. Could be useful, could be useful. Restlessness, just to create a little bit more trouble for me. I understand. Yes. If unused, it will become fascination, which I cannot... Actually, I could just deal with that by using the restlessness, couldn't I? Yeah. So that's fine. I'm not going to worry about that. We dreamed our dreams, and now... our way through the spider door, through the stag door. Through the spider door. No, the stag door. What's the next season? Yeah, season of ambition, so through the stag door. It is the correct decision. As soon as I get reason back. Come on, finish saving. Thank you. Alright. It's amazing how much passion or reason I need. Passion's useful, don't get me wrong, but not what I need. At least not now. Alright. Another 16 seconds, or thereabouts. Okay. Well, in shop... Oh! The War of the Roads... 1450 to 1580 censored edition. Willsford describes the War of the Roads, an event in a history other than our own, in detail, but numerous pages have been removed. The name of the publisher is blacked out, and an ominous slip stapled to the cover explains that Willis Ford has been excised. I mean, realistically, I probably should have gone through all this earlier in the game, but still good to take all that I can from them. This is a low priority one, though. It's just secret histories. I don't need secret histories at the moment. Provide erudition or use a library. Unfortunately, I don't have erudition, I don't believe. Or a library. I think this one gives me a sanctuary, as I recall. Yep. That's a pity. Pity. But oh well. And when the talking is done... Oh, hold up. A patron! Oh, okay, this is interesting. A potential patron, I should say. And the dread can help with the... 2 dread, you say. Okay. My erudition. Oh, the timing on that is beautiful. May not be exactly what I need, but it is enough for now. Continue our explorations here. Again, I just want them dealt with, frankly. And as soon as the dream is done... I'm terrible about paying attention to this. I keep having to beg for my job back. It's very upsetting. At this point, I wouldn't rehire me, I'll be honest. I've had to request my job so many times. It has gotten downright silly. But now, dread combined with fascination. Nope, other direction. Fascination combined with dread. Start, and that is dealt with. So we just have this dread to deal with. Which I probably should have checked if... Okay, that should be fine. It should... That influence should kill itself, or this dread will. One or the other. All depends how things turn out. We can learn from each other, you say. A peculiar rumor. Might lead me to someone I need, or it might mean something else entirely. Explore with the rumor to follow up on it. Alright, as soon as this is done. Come. We have works to do. Great and terrible works. Wrapped in the king. Untranslated, a starter influence. Not immediately useful. Oh, no. Explore the peculiar rumor, please. I suspect that ended in this. I may find someone who will hear what I have to say. As for you, provide fascination, which may breed, use the library, or employ a rarefied mind skill. What is the rarefied mind skill, though? I don't know what that is. Like, I have imagination, I have notable scholarship, I have a stronger physique, I've got all these other things. But when you say rarefied mind, I don't know what that means. You know, I really want to know, because it's not the first time we've seen those skills, so I'm going to go ahead and look up. Rarefied Mind, Cultist Simulator. Sorry if I hit the mic there. Oh, wait, I can upgrade these skills? Oh. So, you get this upgraded skill and an additional reason card by studying skill with 3 editions of lesson learned. Interesting. But that doesn't quite make sense to me. Upgrade it by studying with 2 eruditions a lesson learned. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be able to do this, is the short version of it. My skill is apparently too low. But the interesting thing is I can apparently improve these skills. Aspect imagination, a fevered imagination. Phantoms ride my waking mind. Oh. Oh, I see and understand. Okay. I see and understand, more or less. So when I've been upgrading to get more reason, effectively I'm upgrading these skills. Hi, what do you want? A friendly visit from Poppy. This is the time, my dear. The sun in rags requires his conclusion. Will it be you, or do you have a friend? Unfortunately, I don't have a friend, so I'm afraid it might have to be one of my pawns. I don't want to, though. I like my pawns. If I had a prisoner, and I probably should have prepared for this, frankly. Regardless, Saliba, I need you to find me someone. This is such a nice arrangement, though. Oh, well. If one of my pawns must die, it should probably be this one. I'm sorry. So very sorry. I should have prepared, but I did not. I didn't... Well, I wasn't sure. Oh well. Shame, could have done better there. Could have done a lot better, frankly, but oh well. We endure. And that's the important part. I mean, regardless, I need a stranger. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't... Yes, I could do that. Dread? Can I deal with Dread using this? Oh god, no, no, no. I'm not gonna end the affair. No, 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 no. Could do that, but I wonder. Funds? And the affair insultingly. There now, buy yourself something nice. Ooh. Ouch. No. My studies have been stymied for now, but I know what I'm doing now. Or at least I know better what I am doing. I need 3 lessons learned, and I can make that happen by going through these. Oh, and I'm sorry. A case of mistaken identity? Ah. Shame. It's just that there's nobody left for me to recruit. So every death is now a major loss. Okay. Okay. I mean, there's nothing much I can do there. Let me get some prisoners accumulated and possibly deal with, well, all our severe problems here. Oh, dear. Contentment, a bittersweet memory. Oh. I could recall a complex time. Which, by the look of it, would create dread. A curious thing, though. I wonder about these memories. Like, what... What real use are they? You know, instead of going to Moorlands, let's go to Orflammes. What do you got for me? A true and complete accounting of the Asclepian mysteries of the roots of the house. I mean, worth having, I suppose. As I recall, if you lose a bidding war, you actually lose the object permanently, so, yeah. Yep. I want to keep everything, because I'm a greedy bastard like that. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. A suitable conclusion. My follower is gone, I remain. Populus Silas is seen, here and there. She may have more to say to me. We'll find out about that. Not right now, though. Right now it doesn't particularly matter now, does it? Chilly atmosphere, though, that will create dread, which will be a problem for me for later. Although if this dread just decays away on its own, that would be helpful. Immensely helpful. Ah, wonderful, we won an auction. Not really worth it, I would say, but, well. That's all just a matter of opinion, I suppose. You know... We could prevent this from becoming a problem. If I had knock, followed by edge, heart, or forge. Nope, that's Grail. Edge. There. Oh. Needs more winter. Ah, that's unfortunate. Come on, save a bit quicker, please. Oh, yours is actually bugged out. I'm sorry, I thought you were saving. If not that, then the sunset, right? With the chilly atmosphere. And a stronger edge influence, I believe it was? Infuse a corpse with the power of the cartographer of scars. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna need to write that down. Edge, winter. And I would need to find a corpse, which would be an offering. So I would have to use a different one, but... Interesting enough. Sorry, I actually need to use this on something, though. Well, we've tried with Neville there. Creature of the Sun and Rags requires more winter, not what I need. I thought you had other possibilities. Oh well, I might just let it decay. Deal with it. Endure, as it were. And we continue this little nightmarish process. I'm sorry, is the studying almost done? It is. And back to Moorlands. There we go. Erudition, a lesson learnt. Part of the process. A subtle rupture. I could use you to make more summons. Go with it. And right at the map's edge, this reason belongs somewhere else. Subtle rupture. And now it's just down to what I want. Let's see here. What do I feel like? Lantern, Heart, or Winter? Let's go with Lantern, Heart, or Winter. Lantern? A hint, yes. Those are often useful. I'm sorry. Oh, you found that prisoner. Wonderful. Oh my. Well, you're not a corpse yet, but you will be in time. In the meantime, we have a bit of a PR issue here. Clovette, do us a favor. Or no, not Clovette. Sorry, this has become much more of a mess than I planned for, but... yeah, let's get rid of that notoriety. It is the correct decision. We get one of those notorieties dealt with. Should have dealt with the damning evidence. Damn it. Oh well. I've been neglecting that, and it's probably gonna bite me soon. But, okay. Ascend if we can. Our rival's considering an expedition, but they don't know where to go, so it doesn't matter. This is a matter we should deal with. This is just Greek. So we're just gonna leave that be for now. One shop. The Greek translation book, useless. Let's keep at it, though. Drain Moorland's shop dry. I heard that noise. What was that? The Concorsum Diaries. Remind me, you are in Phrygian, which unfortunately is a language I don't have. So that'll have to live over there. Nope, sorry, keep going. Come on, there we go. Took its time, but here we are. And do I have a hint? Do I have something to send against our enemies? I do. Take that tentative evidence. Just use the one reason. No reason to use more. Haha. Hee. Ho ho. Collection of essays. Collection of essays. There we go. We'll get this rarefied mind skill. It'll take some doing, but we'll get there. Ah, they're closed. I'm moving on. Miss Moreland informs you my stock is largely exhausted and the Suppression Bureau are taking an interest. So it's goodbye. That last book is nonsense, but I've tucked some interesting papers in the back as a thanks for your custom. A white ceremony. Minimally useful. I'm thinking I should get a different HQ. Because I'm seeing a lot of cases where it's like, it'd be great if you had a library, but you don't, so, meh. something, deep mystery, something. Chronicles. I wonder if there's a way to break these down to lower forms of the... Well, regardless, we're going to improve our scholarship, and then we'll worry about all that nonsense. Find more places to explore on the continent. Por favor. Our troublemaker is still a minor nuisance. Not worth killing. Spencer, on the other hand... Says he's mystic, so he's probably hint-proof. But there's a chance, however small, that we might get out of this with one dead investigator. Try it. Failure may kill the hint, but that's not the greatest of threats at the moment. Excuse me. It was my turn to have exotic cravings. Harumph. Back to the stag door, though. There is great work to do. Though. Notable scholarship, you say? I wonder. I have ideas, but nothing with which to. I'm trying to think of ways to upgrade myself, essentially, but for the moment... Well, we'll see what this does. Yeah, we're not going to worry about it right now. I have my erudition. I have my lessons learnt. No. Get back there. Erudition, erudition, erudition. Exercise the mind. Wisest. I will grow wiser yet. And with more reason, I'll be able to do more. You, on the other hand, I need 4 lessons learnt to gain more passion. Ugh. That's not going to happen easily. If I focused on it, perhaps, but... A rival intends to end a hunter. This may be to my advantage, but it may also draw attention. So if the hint fails, there's a chance my rival will do my work for me. The unnumbered stones might be worth exploring. Let's see if we find anything new, though. You found all expeditions on the continent, although you can find and visit the stones several times. Well, it probably would have been good to read that previously, but well. Hunting a hunter. Our enemy possesses the most dangerous weapon of all, knowledge. Your summoning has fallen prey to your adversary's countermeasures. Mystic hunters know the proper protections and will usually survive attack from summoned minions, but sooner or later they'll make a mistake. Unfortunate, though. Well, on the bright side, they may or may not... Oh. May or may not survive our rival's attempt to kill him. Let's see about this trembling heat. Actually, before we go any further, who commissioned this, by the way? Dr. Ibn al-Adim. There you are, sir. Once this is done, we can burn this consciousness of radiance so we don't have to deal with it. Oh, dear. Minimal progress made, although we have a lot of possibilities here. Thank you. Let's get it off my map. We have to consider occult business, don't we? Saliba, I have need for more bodies. You know what to do. Investigation continues. Profound scholarship. Although I need 4 lessons learnt to gain yet more reason. My mind is a paradise of mirrors in which all things are clear, even those things I might prefer not to see. Like some deep mysteries. And yet more erudition. Which, remind me, with more erudition I can... Oh. I picked up artifacts here and there, and in this season of peculiar luminosity I could increase my reason. If you add appropriate lore, this will allow you to create a more powerful occult influence instead. I'm curious what this will do. So let's find out. Way through the stag door, though, I do need to go through there and ascend. Ascend, 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 ascend. As for the greater works, right at the map's edge, trembling heat, followed by a knock influence. And I think it's a little winter, if I recall correctly. Yes, a little bit of winter to make things a little bit smokier. There we are. Perfection itself. So long as all goes according to plan. Alright, we're going to focus on increasing our reason for the moment, because if we can, then we'll be that much closer to, well, making the whole studying thing easier. Looks like my evidence might expire, which would be incredibly useful. The unnumbered stones, once again. I mean, let's explore these. I'm sorry. And then the expedition might have another purpose. In Star Creeping, among the stones where the Black Beast burrows behind the Mask of Eyes, we'll seek the third change. Some part of you can roam in cat shape, send it to accompany your followers to a place where you can perform the dance you must dance. If you have problems finding the place, talk to Sulachana about secret histories. Interesting, so if I was going for the dancer ending, that would be where I would want to go, but I am not, and so it is not. Sorry, I do want to send an expedition, though, just not quite the expedition you are thinking of. Let's... Come now. Let's send, I don't know, Dorothy... No, you're a bit too weak. Victor. Victor and Pope Clifton. There we go. See what they find. Best case scenario, it all works out. Worst case scenario, we'll deal with it. Deal with it when the time comes. Alright, what do we got? We got Practicalities of Forge or Mysteries of Moth. Mortals, who can be killed easily enough. And something that needs more lanterns. So, Katkaro, if you would. This was Forge or Moth, yes. This should do. Probably. No, that's fine, that's fine. All here is well. Or well-ish. Well, good luck, Saliba. Erudition, a lesson learnt, which will last a lot longer, which I very much appreciate. I probably should have done was just do this and then saved the other eruditions, but oh well, choices made. More summoning. More and more and more and more. You're gonna live over there for now. Let me think though. What do I want to summon? What indeed? I don't want another Calgene. I suppose I could go for some... Well, we have to work first anyway. Except we can't, because I don't have my target. Someone has failed to murder a hunter. Well, bully. I'm sorry, you're doing well enough. Forge is required. Forge or Moth. And I suppose I should look into upgrading my people as well, but yes. Let's see. Tristan, go do some work. In the worst case scenario, I'll also send Valcion, but first things first. Well, a pity about the troublemaker. They failed in their job. And by job, I mean thing I wanted them to do, but ultimately they decided not to. This is against me, yes? Yeah. Okay. Oh, thanks for finding me another future corpse. Let me put you right over there. Thank you. You over there. Notoriety is becoming an issue, so I probably should do some PR, but I do need more bodies, so... Go find me more prisoners, please. Alright, this is decay, but that's, in the grand scheme, not that big a deal. Let's see here. Let's see. I should have enough time to study reason, to increase my reason. That's kind of the last thing I want to do right now. Just become a bit more scholarly. Because I sort of realized that you could upgrade these things. I didn't realize that getting more reason would get me a higher level of skill. Which, when I say it, doesn't sound right, but that is correct. And if I do this, it'll ultimately be easier to consume more books. Forgotten Chronicle. Always useful, and I can always upgrade them. In the best case scenarios. Way the spider's door, because I'm going to get another prisoner in due time. Yes, enter the spider door. Spider door, radioactive spider door. Sorry, what? Excusez-moi. Night terrors. Oh, that's delightful. One more barrier. Alright. Well, they dealt with that problem. Do you have any edge in you? No, just moth and forge. Which is useful, but not what I need right now. Order, you're stabby, right? No. Do I not have anyone else who's stabby? I don't. That's surprising. Yizbet, go have fun over there. How much? Let me see. So this is 18. I actually have enough moth influence to start upgrading my people, and I didn't realize that. Interesting. I'm gonna have to use my talking for that in the future, but right now, let's use some edge invocation. Lantern Heart or Winter? Lantern? That'll be a hint. Not the worst thing, but not what I want. A Maid in the Mirror? What's my other option? Heart. Which isn't really an option, so... Bah humbug. Nope. That's just more edge influence that's useless to me right now. We'll go with the Maid in the Mirror. She may prove useful, and I should probably have sent you just to preserve your life, but... Oh well, choice made. Well, that's bothersome. I was kind of hoping you would just decay away entirely and become not evidence at all, but that's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. Yeah, go over there just to preserve you. Look closer, closer, still closer. Keep looking, closer. Now close your eyes. Solibus struck out. Okay, now I really need to work on that whole notoriety thing. I really don't, but I mean, it would be a good idea. I have 4 notoriety, and even if he is incompetent, there's still that possibility. That dangerous, dangerous possibility that they succeed. A favor from authority? That would be kind of useful. What about this Chamber of Ways, though? Fascination. Such a waste of a corpse. Well. Last night I came to the Concorsum, the space at the center of the Mansus, which has been called the Chamber of Mirrors. From here the hours may pass to any place in the Mansus. I saw the Menace Gate rise in the cobalt glory of the chamber's light. Dance her life, moon bright, and she reflected my face in her own. And this morning it's all I can see. Well then. Upsetting. Not unexpected, just upsetting is all. But then I have dread that can fix this, so... in the grand scheme, not that big a deal. Just one more irritant. Oh! It's 11:09. Ew. Probably should stop here, but I'm so close with this. Not so close, but... there are possibilities here. Let's wait a few more minutes. Get some more work done, then we'll call it a day. I could fast forward this. Supplies are low. Fix it. Expensive expedition, but, well, it will do. It will all do. Alright, speeches, affable conversation. Call upon the watchman who illuminates. They're going to be fine. The study continues. Actually, continue studying reason. Reason being that these can last for a little bit longer. Always use another summoning. Damn, did it become a problem with the dread? Oh, son of a bitch. Shouldn't have fast-forwarded. Ah, oh well. Oh well. This will be fine. Probably. Actually, no. We're not going to do that. We're going to get contentment. To deal with this dread. And once that's dealt with, well, we'll see. This erudition is going to decay, which isn't going to be good for me, but... Hum. Thinking. Oh, that's upsetting. Thank you. That notoriety is decaying away. Sullybar, go out there, find me someone. I need bodies. Oh, great, more dread. Oh, good. More dread on top of the dread. Great. Always one step away from dying here. Okay. Inspector job is fine, so map's edge, subtle rupture. You know what? No. The formulae vigilant. Let's see here. Winter, perhaps. Could do. Perhaps will. Summon one of the voiceless dead? Why not? They might be useful. Fascination looks like it's decaying away, which would be helpful. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And more damning evidence. Just exactly what I didn't need. Tentative evidence. Going up there, because it's not against me. Do you have any moth to you? No. Of course you don't. Callagine will have to deal with that. I always end up in a little bit of a troubling situation, don't I? And this dread's gonna go directly there, which, of course it will. Yep. Fleeting remembrance. Can that help me with this fascination? It can. Wonderful. Alright, I'll take that. Erudition can be combined to make something more. But I think I'm going to be in one of those chains where I can't ever make enough erudition to... Yeah, to level up. Bothersome. Alright. We'll try, though. We'll see if it ends up being one of those situations. Because that erudition lesson learned is going to decay, and then this erudition lesson learned is going to decay. So yeah, I don't think I have the time, essentially, that I need. Harumph. Alright. Well, let's see what these treasures are. And at least get some contentment in. And then we'll call it a day. I do have 5 reason, which makes everything flow a little bit easier for me. That is much appreciated. Do you have any moth to you? You do. Interesting. You might, well, could prove useful. Put in the tentative evidence. Just a little more studying. Don't worry about it. Once the dream is done, we'll deal with the affliction. We'll get some of this despair dealt with, hopefully. And yeah, there's no way I can build up enough erudition at the moment. I mean, it might vaguely be possible, but I'm not seeing it. At the very least, I'm not predicting it will end well. Saliba, you're striking out. I don't like it. Alright. You know what? Sylvia. We're gonna promote you. Or at least attempt to. The Centipede Testament and the Dappled Mask. Attempt to exalt a disciple to a skin twister. Only a rare few, those most suited to service in our mysteries, may achieve this rank. And the exploration is done. The chamber inside the tumulus is half collapsed with the years. Fat white spiders crawl from the touch of our lamplight, insolently slow. The stone reliefs are cracked and dripping, but here's the offering hole still with its treasures. Nope, sorry, you're a bit out of sorts. There we are. And Victor, who belongs up there but is down there now. Last finger toxin. What is within without what is without within? A poison sacred to the votaries of the Menascate. Curious. You are... this language. Aramaic, of which I have 3 copies now. The Byzantine Tinct, which... Lovely, I suppose. You know what, yeah, let's send out one more expedition. Porque non? Yeah, the Voiceless Dead's gonna stay. Well, no. Voiceless Dead's gonna go. If that exaltation works, delightful. If it doesn't, oh well. The matter of studying reason, though, I don't know if... At the moment, I don't know if it's worth it. It's definitely worth it to gain the extra erudition, but I think at the moment, I can't. Like, I feel like I'm going to keep studying and it's just going to not work. Like, continue to not work. I mean, we're planning. I've been trying to get my erudition and reason up. It's not working, though. It's like I have to do some math to actually figure this out. And at the moment, it's 11:17. It really is time for us to stop. It really is. You're gonna create fascination, aren't you? Okay. Maybe. If these create erudition, though, I can push on for a couple more seconds. 20 seconds, why not? See if this creates contentment to deal with the dread, and we'll continue to push on just a little bit further. Like seconds further, rather than... Nope. Nope. Don't you kill me. Please don't. A glimmering, which is useless to me right now. This should give me erudition, though. Yep. I'll take that. That's actually useful. But yeah, all my lessons learned are decaying into erudition, which is not good right now. Although, there's 4 of it. It may be in my best interest to... We'll wait and see. We'll take a wait-and-see approach there. Since Callagane's gonna die no matter what we do. We call upon the moth? Oh, okay. Let's see how that works out. Let me think here. I think we have a believer. Yes. We can at least add a little push there. Not much, but a little. Yeah. I mean, now we only have 2 notoriety. In a couple seconds. Yep, good. Okay. So, in that case, I'm going to do something I probably should have done while it was happening. We're going to do this. If we're very lucky, we can kill them getting... Yes, if we can kill the troublemaker, we can maybe deal with that. Also, we have dread at killing us levels. On the bright side, Sylvia here is a skin twister now. Sylvia's learned to get out of a place almost before she has gotten in. Sometimes she leaves dead leaves beneath the windowsill. Sometimes she writes her name where it won't be found. And there we are, our own skin twister, although it might not matter at the moment. Yeah. Shoot, I just made a bit of an error. Not the worst error, but a bit of one. Let's see, 100 seconds. You live over there, you live over there, you live over there, you live over there. 234 seconds, that's fine. Okay. Alright, it all depends on how this dream works out. In the worst case, I have people I can sacrifice, but I don't want to. And this Callaghan, I just want to preserve it for a little bit longer. Is there another? Excuse me. Curious. I just gonna have to wait like 7 seconds. No! Bastards. They couldn't wait a few seconds more. And you had to take my most useful disciple? And the restlessness. Oh, son of a... It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We can make this work. We can make it work. I'm irritated, I'm not gonna lie. More than a little bit irritated at the moment. But progress can still be made. Yeah. When it goes wrong, it all goes wrong very quickly. And the worst part is there are places where I had chances to fix this. And yeah, this is just gonna die on me, but that's fine. Bothersome. Extremely, extremely bothersome. If this works out, though... 59.2 seconds. Again, if they had waited 2 seconds more, we could probably have saved this one. Ah. Yep, I'm annoyed. I'm more than a little bit annoyed right now. In the grand scheme, it's fine, but in the moment, it hurts. Well, it's fine. Oh good, more restlessness. I was hoping. Actually, no, that's the same restlessness. Oh god, no! Yep. Okay. I am going to call it a day there. God damn it. No. Because we've effectively killed one of my most useful disciples, and I don't want to stick around and see... I have no choice. Let's look at it. Just keep an eye on it. It's fine. Oh, wait, we're in a fatal situation now. Crap. Oh, we're actually in a bad place, because this dread's gonna recreate that dread that we just got rid of, and then this restlessness is gonna create more dread. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The worst part is I could have saved him with a few seconds more. That is what bothers me more than anything else. I'm healthy again. That's useful, I suppose. Also, it's destroyed my entire setup that I had going, which isn't great. Okay, I can get the contentment at least. Yeah, I need to time it right with this work thing, though. Exploration, I can just send someone out to, yeah, Rhaenyra, you know what, you take a shot at this. Just, you know, seduce strangers. Go for it. Pope Clifton, go search the city real quick for me. Find me people to betray. Oh good, more restlessness. I was hoping. Question, nope, can't do that, okay. What else can I do? What else can I do? I mean, there's a chance. I don't really have the money to do anything else. Oh! Ha-ha! That is just so beautiful right there. Oh, oh, oh. Feels good. Okay. Okay. I didn't know that could happen. I am just so incredibly lucky right there. Okay. Spencer, you're fucking dead. I swear to God. Who are you? Are you someone that can kill Spencer? If I had money, you'd be getting money. Don't worry about that. Okay. 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 We are not in the worst of situations. I really wish things would stop spawning in the wrong place, but no. Okay, the question is, does contentment or dread take priority? We're gonna find out real quick. Although I could. Could cheat. Could cheat. Tempted to cheat. Very tempted to cheat. Either way, I have to deal with this restlessness, which means passion. Start. Restlessness, get rid of it. Okay. I need this on normal speed. Shite. You know, I'm not going to worry about erudition right now. I'm just going to put that aside. It's not something I need to care about right now. Also, it's going disastrously terribly, but that's another discussion entirely. Written in VAC, so it's useless. Concorsum Diaries, useless. Burning Woman, useless. Wrapped in the King, not useless, but also probably weak influence. Aramaic, The World Does Not Weep. Cool. No. Wait, what? Improve my Aramaic? Can I improve it further? Because I just found out I can improve those other skills further, but... well, maybe I'm wrong. Fleeting Remembrance. I mean, we're going to find out if we live or die soon. Well, you right over there. Just way over there. Can I force it to take the... take the contentment? No! No. No. You know what? No. No. I have decided to cheat here. I think I can. I think I can. Yeah. We can argue that this is an illegitimate way to do this, but you know what? No. I refuse to be dead there. If this works, which is iffy. Nope, it doesn't work. We're dead. Oh. What could I have done? There's a lot I could have done. I just didn't. This hurts. This hurts a lot. Okay. Only contentment kills dread. I have all these fleeting remembrances, and I have nothing with which to kill the dread. I mean... yeah. Yep. My contentment's gone. I attempted to cheat, and it didn't work. If I just paid more attention to the work, I could probably have gotten this. I have contentment again, but it's pointless. I can kill that dread, but I can't kill it all. Plus, I'm broke on top of all this. Well, this was a good run. It didn't work out, but it was a good run. Yep. Well, on the bright side, we did learn things. Learned a lot of things. It just ultimately killed me, though. Testing something. I don't know, just close immediately. I think it won't let me. I think it saves immediately when you close, which makes sense, but yeah. Yep. Yep. Unless, by some chance, this painting goes through and gets me contentment, we're dead. Which, I mean, we had some lucky calls with this character. We did. I'm annoyed, but that's what... This is the problem. The chilly atmospheres. Okay, it's fine. Can I kill this influence some other way? No. Okay. Hope we'll find out in 12 seconds if we live or not. Reminiscence. And... we're dead. Shame. 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 No. As one good run failed. Okay. I mean, a medium? No. A detective again? I suppose that works. And now that we know how detectiving works, I suppose I'm in a better position than I was. It's just... it's frustrating is what it is. I want to at least get everything established here, and then we'll call it a night. We really need to. Should have quit when I was ahead, but oh well. Oh. The betrayal. Sylvia's agenda is not clear. One suspected is not clear even to Sylvia. Good to know that she took over the cult when I was gone, though. Good on her. Reason there. Oh, sorry. Use the reason. There we are. Alright. Well, you're just gonna go over there for now. Yep. Yep. The thing is, I think I can get back there quicker. A file on the enigmatic Jonathan. I sealed it myself. I'm all too familiar with its contents. If I were to revisit them, the dreams might begin again. You know what? You get the same well... Detective James. I was gonna give him the same name, but no, won't do that. Tentative evidence, funds. We'll maintain that. And actually, I'm wondering if there's a way to recruit her. I do wonder about that. I wonder about it very much. Yep. Well, that pushes things in weird directions. Okay, well, that's happening now. Studying, getting yet more reason, which is incredibly useful. Alright. It doesn't mean we have to start from the beginning, but here we are. That's just cruel is what that is. Like, oh here, have some contentment to start you off. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm not going to resist. For the obvious reasons. But, oh, the cruelty. The cruelty. The purposeless cruelty. ACDC's Club, you're going to live right there. Yep. Oh, there were so many ways I could have... If I dealt with the chilly influences, if I... instead of summoning things, I should have... Oh well. It's fine. In the grand scheme of things, all is well. This restlessness is irritating. But... Actually, I don't have the tools I need to deal with that. It really is. It hurts. It's extra salt on top of the salt I already have. And the despair cycle begins again. Just explore. Just go. Go. Just go. Just go. Oh, fuck me. Oh well. It's fine. It's all fine. All is well. Well, I'm calling it a night there. I just... Everything about this pisses me off right now. I mean, it's... In the grand scheme, it's fine. Because again, I can work with all this. I can. It's just... Oh, boy. Yeah, fast forward already, come on. We know how this story ends. Really? 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 Harumph, I say. I'm sorry, I know I've said multiple times I'm gonna end, and we will, but... Oh, you... You... I'm sorry, no. You... Here we go. Oh, man. I'm just... Just a lot of at the moment. Just a whole lot of Did you just eat one of my memories immediately? Okay, well, I mean, at least it's dealing with that problem. Here, have some opium. Get some opium in your system. Come on. So, rupture that once upon a time would have been useful. Cool. It's fine. Like, I don't really get too triggered. I just want to... There we go. Okay. Yep. Time to call it a night. Okay. We have everything stable for our new Detective James. Stretch. Stretch, because I've been sitting for, wow, what, much longer than I thought it was. 2 hours. Okay, well, the good news is we know better about how to use our inspector's position to our advantage. We don't want to keep killing people, because if that happens, we lose cultists. We want to build up some evidence on them, but we don't want to kill them. That is the key. I am curious. There might be a way to recruit these people. There might. Say Aspect Maverick. If there was a way to deal with that, and I'm going to look it up. If there's a way to deal with this to make this Yes. Make it more useful. Because if I can recruit her, then, I mean, I have moth influence right there. Worst case scenario, I mean, she dies. And we have to consider what type of cult we're going to make. I don't think the Wildwood Club again. It's useful. I do like Skin Twisters conceptually, but in practice I didn't use it at all, unfortunately. Might go with the light. Although, what can I use with that? Still, these are all matters that we'll consider later. Right now, thank you all for your time, and I need to call it a night. Good night. Take care.